Doing the right thing and good versus evil and standing up for the little guy and not allowing people to bully others. All those things are what led me to the path of working at a firm like Aldous Law. Every single case that I've had in this office has impacted me in some way. The cases for me that probably mean the most are the ones that hit close to home, and those are the ones involving children. I'm a father, I have 2 young kids at home. What would I want a lawyer to do for me and for my family? And when you put yourself in their shoes, I think it motivates you to fight even harder. I remember the first case I had. There was a family of 4 that were driving on a highway, and a Mack truck, the driver was on a cell phone, and he swerved over into their lane, causing them to take evasive action, and they ended up hitting a utility pole, and everybody in the car died except for the dad. And I just remember thinking, I can do this, and I can do this for a really long time. And this is where I feel pulled. And from that moment on, I haven't looked back. It shouldn't just be a career. It should be a calling. And if it's a calling, you're called to serve your clients. You're called to understand their pain, their suffering, the things they go through. A jury will see who's authentic and who's not. And if you're a person who really cares, you're gonna have better trial results every single time, and you're gonna be a better lawyer for your client. We take on the burden for the clients. We don't want them to have to worry about the lawsuit. We don't want them to have to focus on what's going on in litigation and discovery and depositions and trial. We want them to focus on their recovery, focus on the things that will make them better now and in the future, and let us take that burden on. Knowing that we've had a lasting impact on so many lives, that's probably the greatest accomplishment I could ever hope for. I'm also really proud of being in ABOTA. It's the American Board of Trial Advocates. It's not just about being a good trial lawyer, it's about being ethical, it's about having a good reputation. You have to be voted in. And so I was inducted to that a couple years ago, and I was one of the youngest members in Dallas. It's an extremely personal and intimate relationship. You're trusting somebody to represent you or your family in the worst of circumstances. And so I think it's really important that you meet that person. You see how you interact with them. You get a feel for the firm. Look at their past results. Have they tried cases recently? What's their reputation in the community? And if the past results align with what you're hoping your case is, that's somebody that you can probably feel confident in hiring. I would choose Aldous Law to represent me or my family members every single day against any firm in the nation. It's not about the trial, it's about getting the result that the clients deserve. It's about doing the right thing. And a lot of times doing the right thing and holding businesses accountable means you gotta go try a case, in a different county or a different city or a different state for 2 to 3 weeks. I know I've been here 7 years and it's hard for me to think about other firms, but I know that when clients come in and meet with us, they often tell us, this is the first time I feel like somebody has listened to me. This is the first time I felt like people were interested in hearing my story. First time that someone wanted to know me as a person outside of a lawsuit. And that speaks volumes to the work we do here.